Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. How you guys doing? How y'all feeling?
I'm good.
She's getting into this.
Yes. I like this. I like
The Wendy Williams almost came out of me, though.
Oh, how you doing?
I miss Wendy.
I do a little bit.
Even though she was getting naked for the people and everything.
You ever went to one of her shows?
Naked?
Alive.
I went to her show like 4 or 5 times.
I like it.
Well, welcome everyone to 25
And over.
and over, not older,
Yes.
Over.
Yes.
because I got a little, little smiz.
When you get
Our last
over.
episodes, and I kept saying our
She
intro
got a little
wrong.
schmiz
but
and a little
it's
dread.
25
It's
and
cool.
over,
Yes, it is.
and I am your girl Nicole.
It's me, Tanique.
And it's your boy Snizzy.
Not
You know what?
Snizzy, not Snizzy. We're not okay.
That's my name now.
Okay, say my
Oh.
name. Okay, no.
Say my
Okay.
All right, because I gotta tell the story. So
Please.
my name is Snizzy now because
Sounds so nasty.
Is you sneaky?
Yeah, it sounds trashy as fuck.
Snizzy?
Yeah, like it sounds like
why you think my name is Snizzy?
like
I
it
don't
sounds
know,
like
tell me,
train
honey.
sex.
What?
No.
Train sex.
Yes, it sounds like something I won't do.
You was about to say I wouldn't.
Or that.
Something something I haven't done yet.
But my name is Snizzy because I was going around showing people this video of me, and they was like, "Oh, you a snack? Your name is Snizzy." So that's my name today.
All right, Snizzy.
Anyways, I'm glad that that's what. Okay, cool.
Today we are going to be talking about 4 types of boundaries.
And I think that honestly, talking about boundaries, that one was one of them.
Yeah, sometimes you just
What?
Just saying too much.
was you
when
showing
it's not
them that they was like you was a Snizzy.
Because then that's where my head went. What were you showing?
What were
them?
you showing them?
Because I've seen.
No, not like that. It was like a regular face picture.
Because I've seen pictures of him.
All right.
Of pictures of me?
Yes.
What kind of pictures?
In lingerie.
Not
Not lingerie.
The fuck? Yes, I have.
It was a
Lingerie?
jockstrap.
Okay.
Damn.
A jockstrap. I'm sorry.
He had the ass
Because
cheeks out.
lingerie sounds like
Gay.
gay.
No, you.
Like no
Anyways,
homo pause.
He
So
had
we're
the ass
talking
cheeks
today
out.
about boundaries, and it's so funny because I think that this is a conversation that we always have to retouch,
Revisit
Dun, dun,
revisit,
dun.
Yes.
retouch.
all of that.
I'm sorry, I haven't got touched in a while, so.
Oh, I got touched last night.
Oh,
When?
do
Touch
tell.
my body.
Oh, that's why. Okay, cool.
All right, so what's that?
But yeah, it's something that we always have to revisit. I think it's important, especially now we're into the new year.
Right.
It's just good to talk about.
As they
boundaries.
say, new year, new me. Do you say that?
No, absolutely not.
say-
New
you
year,
say that?
same me. What's that? What's that?
New year, new me.
No, I don't say that.
I mean, like, what
All right,
possibly
Smizzy,
could
you don't say
change
that?
in 24 hours?
I don't say New Year, New Me because I'm never. I say New Year, better me. I'm lying. I don't even say that. I'm not. I don't talk
just
about it. I don't talk about it. I be about it.
Okay, as you should.
But on that note,
So, what are the words of affirmation?
words of affirmation today. Close your eyes while I speak, because I'm about to speak some shit.
I used to be scared of a dick. Now
I am
know
worthy
it's on the shit.
and deserving
Like a
of setting boundaries that serve me and only me.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay?
Ooh, that's a word.
Not you, the neighbor, the brother, the cousin, the sister, the mother.
That's
It's
the word.
no
Me.
you. It's me.
Say it one more time.
It's
You want
no
me to say
you.
it one more time?
Say it like you
Say it loud for the
mean
people
it.
back.
I am worthy
Yes, you are.
and deserving
I
of setting
deserve.
boundaries
All right.
that serve me.
All right.
Okay, now.
All right.
Let's talk about it, B.
Talk
Let's
that
talk
hot
about it.
shit.
All right, so there's 4 type of boundaries and cuatro type of la bandro.
All right.
Nope.
And the first one is la physical.
La physical.
Yeah, the second one is la mental health.
Oh,
Third one is la emotional.
wow.
bilingual.
And the fourth one is la spiritual.
He is
Okay, and then translation is
Please.
La spiritual life.
physical, doom,
Touch.
mental,
All right, Omari.
emotional, and spiritual.
I want to fight.
And sometimes I'll be violating boundaries. Wait, no, I don't. So the
Yes,
first one,
you do.
well, what boundaries do I violate?
Well, not. okay?
He feels attacked.
No, I'm a Virgo. We don't get attacked.
Here we go.
They do
Bullshit.
the attacking.
Please, let's
We
talk.
do the attacking.
I'm asking. I don't know.
Oh my God. All right, so
Physical.
the first one, physical. Physical boundaries include, why did I say it like physical boundaries?
You sound like a white girl.
Well,
You are acting like a
Prejudice.
white girl lately.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say where, but I said I wanted to cook for some people that I know, and I was going to cook, and this white girl was like, I could help, and I was like, no, I want seasoning.
But
not nice.
do you cook?
Some Caucasians do see
I could make-
things.
You
I can make
what?
pancakes, eggs, turkey, bacon. I'm better at making breakfast than I'm making dinner.
So
Everybody
you
can
can't
make.
cook.
All right, go ahead.
You're-
Physical,
so you-
physical.
so
I'm
you
not
can't
doing
cook
this.
then. You
He just
can't.
I
said
could.
You could cook a little bit, but
You
I
taste my food?
he can make something.
You said breakfast food. That's like
Breakfast
one of the
food is better than
easiest
dinner
things to
food.
Make. But
because that's the only thing you know
Breakfast
how to
food?
make. Of course, you're gonna
I
say that
guess.
because that's the only thing he knows how to
Because
make.
y'all eat breakfast for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right.
You never had grits and you never had a
Men
hot
are
dog and you cut
weird.
the hot dog open and
First
put it
of
on this
all, pause with the hot dogs.
You split the hot dog in one.
and I put it in the frying pan and go.
You eating, that's
Yeah, these are
fried
boundaries that
bologna,
I don't-
baby.
I don't. I'm so
That's
sorry.
fried bologna.
How's there boundaries with food?
I just don't want to.
I
I'm not
stopped
doing
eating
this.
hot dogs when I was
Physical
like
boundaries,
10.
please. Let's talk about it.
You stopped eating hot dogs when?
I was like 10.
Girl, I still eat hot dogs, but that's not the
No
point.
funny.
all,
I stopped eating hot dogs because it has a lot of sodium and be careful with the high and the blood pressure.
Not only that,
That's why you have to get
you
the
could
good
burp like 2 days
brand.
later and it still tastes like hot dog. So I passed.
So your burp tastes like hot dog water?
No, I don't eat hot dogs anymore.
Oh, okay. Physical boundaries include your needs for your personal space, your comfort with touch, and your physical needs like needing to rest,
Wow.
eat food, and drink water.
I told you.
Is it okay to let people?
I love food.
It is okay to let people know that you don't want to be touched or you need more space. It is also okay to say that you are hungry or
Papi.
that you need to rest.
I stay hungry.
Leave.
I don't like being touched. Don't come and say, "Hey, don't touch me." I hate when people touch me, especially my family. Like, oh my
Really?
God, like, cause we're not affectionate. So I have this one aunt who wants to
Hate
give me
my
a hug, and I'm like,
family.
"Ugh, what are you doing?" Or she's like, "How you doing?" I'm literally going like this, cause it's like we don't do that. Like,
You
ew,
would hate my family then.
I think it's more because
All
like
we do is hug each other.
no, get
I've
off.
been learning that Leos are like some days and some days we like this and some days we don't. Like I'm just in between. Like I like affection.
I love affection.
I like it, but it depends the place, time, who, what, when, and all that shit.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it depends. It depends. Don't make this awkward.
Because he just said his family isn't very affectionate. Is your family very affectionate? Or?
They were in between.
Oh,
I don't even know when the last time I hugged my
we're
mother.
super affectionate.
But then again, I'm weird. I also don't respect other people's boundaries
I hug
because
my
I be
mother all
doing
the
dumb shit like touching. Like I'll touch you right now.
touch me.
I touch
Only
you a lot
person that's
all
allowed
the
to touch
time.
me is,
Yummy.
and he don't even like to be in touch.
I
But-
like being touched.
You do?
I like hugs.
Oh.
Well, it also depends. It just
like-
depends.
No,
Touch me for no reason.
I don't like
And if
it.
you touch me,
But
I
then I
want
be
you to touch
petty.
me
Like,
rough.
why are you touching me?
Have you ever had a Caucasian touch out here?
No.
Wow.
Don't play with me.
No, my
was
friend.
No,
to
I'm
myself
lying.
the
I
other day,
did.
I don't
when I was
even-
in cosmetology school.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, that-
most of the time I wear my hair curly, and it was like one week, like I had my hair straight, and she was just like, "Can I touch your hair?"
No,
I was
bitch.
like, go ahead.
I have one Caucasian friend. Is that bad?
Not Caucasian.
Just one.
Oh my God, I got in trouble for saying the word Caucasian the other day.
One.
Why?
Like, I don't know if I feel like, is that like a good thing?
I love saying
and she's
Caucasian.
like cool. Like, you know what she does? She comes to the hood all the time.
Oh,
My
she's
other
a
favorite
cracker.
is,
No, she's a really cool ass.
She from the
bitch.
Caucasus.
Like, right. She's
No.
from Long Island and all that. But she's
Oh,
my
she's
one
very
Caucasian
Caucasian.
friend. And but it took me this year to remember, like, be like, oh shit, I got a Caucasian friend, because she be acting like me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then this
wanna
year,
do what
I
you
realized that when she was just, something happened, I was like, bitch, you is
I was
white.
about to say when she was sucking dick.
Oh, we love
I was
talking
gonna
about
say-
sucking dick.
No, I don't want to talk about
My I went
Not today.
I went out to eat with my boss to celebrate my promotion. She took me, my other boss out, and someone else who got promoted. And I was telling her a
Good for
story, and I was like, yeah, because this Caucasian lady, and she was like, just say white. And I'm like, I'm trying to be respectful. She was like, but why say Caucasian? And I'm like, because I just don't want, you're my boss. I want to say Caucasian and be respectful.
It's disrespectful to say white.
No, and I love her so much, so I'm not
She's not
saying she's
comfortable
wrong. I'm not trying to offend her or anything.
Not
I need
Caucasian.
my job. But I'm just saying, like, I didn't know. Like, I was just trying to make her feel like,
You was respecting
I feel
her
you.
mental boundaries.
her mental boundaries. So
He was
let's-
being
Which means mental boundaries refer to your personal thought process. Everyone has different experience, but you have the right to your own thoughts. So, as a I mean, I haven't really said it, but I have. As a mental health social worker, I find this so fucking important. Please respect my mental
Very
health
important.
boundaries. You know what I'm saying? But then this is kind of tricky because you don't know what the fuck is going on with people these days. So how do you know how to respect the mental boundaries if you don't really know it? And that leads to people. Our generation is really vocal about saying it. Like I say, like I got PTSD. I like to see the exit. Okay, if I can't see the exit, I'm feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
So I vocalize it to people around me, so that you
You
know.
actually said that the first time I met you.
Yeah, exactly. I vocalize it so that people can know what are my mental boundaries and what's going on. So I feel like people should do that. But if you can't, just read the room. I want people to read the room.
I
Yeah,
know what my
don't
mental
shake it.
boundaries are.
Read it. Just read the room. Walk in
Don't
the
shake
room
the
and just.
room. Read it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. She got a sucker face. Okay, so I ain't fucking with her today.
I gotta look at what's the example of mental boundaries because I don't know what my mental boundaries are.
Talking shit about people. You don't think that's mental? That's not protecting somebody's mental.
Well, I really don't talk shit about people.
Okay.
Ooh,
Then
and
that's
the
Clap your
audience.
hands. If you think I talk shit about people, please clap your hands.
I'm not judging.
Now let me be fair.
Dum, dum,
Be
dum,
fair.
dum.
Do I
About to fire
do I
y'all.
tell the person in their face, clap your hands?
Yeah, but that's not you. Still
Not-
talking shit.
not-
You know what?
I don't hear no clapping.
Not you sounding like if you happy and you know it, clap your
I also said that to myself the other day. I was like, no, because I told her. So it's not like I'm talking about her. I'm still talking shit about you.
You are, but I feel, that's how my mom does. She's like, I'll talk shit about you, but I'll say it in your face. And
Like,
it's
why we justifying? We still talking shit.
I mean, as long I feel like it's talking shit when the person doesn't know that you're talking or whatever you said. I feel like it's talking shit like you really behind their back and you just talking mad shit and that person don't know that you're doing that.
That's talking
Or
shit.
what you said.
Right, that's
But
talking
then
shit.
if you already said it to them in their face and then you just happen to tell somebody else what happened, I don't feel like that's talking shit because that person already know what you said.
The audience says something. Say it loud so you can catch it, but
Say it
Come
loud so
on,
we can
Janet
catch
Jack.
it. Come
You
on,
feel
girl.
like
You
you got
act like
mouse
you don't
in
know
here?
about
I feel like it's still talking shit, regardless if the person knows or not.
Nah.
did they catch it, Wolf?
They know.
I'm in between.
I feel like if I said it to you already, then it's my business to say whatever the fuck I want to say.
That's true,
Because I already
too.
said it.
That's
You
true,
know I
too.
said it.
All right.
absolutely
It's not
agree.
made
I'll
up.
say it behind your back, but if I didn't get a chance to see, I'll only say it behind your back if I didn't get a chance to see you. But once I see you, I'll end up telling you, like, yeah, bitch, I did say it.
Right.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I'll be like, so I'm gonna tell you what happened because
I never.
Because I don't want
said
nobody to
that
have
shit.
one up on me. Oh,
Right,
you know what he
exactly.
said?
Right, I
Because
said
I
that
never want
shit.
nobody to come like, I heard you said it. Nope, bitch, I said it to you already. And then I said it again.
It's
now.
not talking shit because I don't have people around me that I have to talk shit about.
That's
I have,
true.
But if like one person give me a sub, so let me, like the other day I had a situation where I work and where someone affected my audit score and I'm like, I wasn't mad at them. I loved them, but I had to pull Gabby in the bathroom. I said, bitch, you know what this bitch did to me?
Everyone has different experiences, but you have the right to your own thoughts. I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here still thinking about this real quick. I'm so sorry, y'all.
You
Because
good,
listen
you
to this
good.
one more time. Everyone has different experiences, but you have the right to your own thoughts.
Right.
So I'm thinking again about this one hard, and it's also about the way people grow up, the way people were raised, the way people ate, the way people drank, the way people thought. So that's also mental boundaries.
But that
Yeah.
And going to somebody's house, like Indian people, they want you to take off your shoes,
Yeah.
by the door.
Yeah.
Those are their boundaries.
I kind of want to start doing that.
I love that. Everybody
Yeah.
does that.
God,
So,
fuck those.
that's meant to being mindful of people upbringing, being mindful of what they've gone through, being mindful of how they were raised. I was raised in the Bronx. You was raised on a farm.
Whoa. Well, the Bronx and the farm is the same thing.
I was
Oh
not
my
raised on a
God.
farm. I wasn't raised on a farm,
No,
y'all.
I'm not saying it. I wasn't even
Oh, I just wanted to
saying
make
it.
sure because you kind of like pointed in my direction.
But the Bronx is the farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Wow, that is not nice. It's not.
Anyways, moving
You just
on.
mad 'cause
What's
the
the
Bronx
third?
got the
What's the
botanical
third boundary?
gardens
Because
and
yeah,
Brooklyn
he's
don't.
just.
Oh,
It's just
please.
ridiculous.
And we got the Bronx Zoo. What
The
Brooklyn
zoos
got?
are the rats that lives in
bum-ass
your walls.
aquarium that nobody really goes to in Coney Island.
Bitch, honestly, that zoo don't got no animals. Like you can't.
I don't remember the last time I went to the Bronx Zoo, so I'm really
It's
chatting
that
about
zoo
it.
don't got no
I haven't
animals.
been
That
to the
shit be
Bronx
making
Zoo
me-
since I was
you
like
just
7.
Fucked it up for us. Anyways,
I haven't been to the Bronx
Oh,
Zoo.
yeah, I do have a zoo, the Bronx Zoo.
yeah,
You missed
with
the-
like 3 animals that look like they're starving. Y'all got a zoo
Them
right in the
animals
Bronx.
is cold. That's why it's cold. out
Emotional boundaries. Who want to talk about that?
It's just
I got y'all.
emotions.
Who wants to talk about that one?
Emotional boundaries involve separating your feelings from another's feelings. Violations include taking responsibility for another's feelings, letting another's feelings dictate your own, sacrificing your own needs to please another, blaming others for your problems, and accepting responsibility for theirs.
Not taking accountability is what I heard.
That sounds about right to me.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? And I'm so
I know
tired
people
of people
like
like
that.
that. I'm so tired of
And
people
it
not
really-
taking accountability.
It grinds my gears.
But
Why
at the
you
same
like
time, you know, I've learned
Why can't you
Who
just
am
say
I?
sorry?
the way they were raised, the
No,
way
you're
they
right.
ate, the way they.
You are absolutely right about that.
I'm no longer thinking about, like, I'm no longer in that space where it's just like, but why? But why you act this way? But who raised you? I'm just on some like, you know what? It is what it is, for real. Because you're going to drive yourself crazy asking yourself why and who and da-da-da. So,
I get that because, like, one of my cousins, I had to like distance myself. from her
right, you have to
'cause
make boundaries.
it was too much for me. I was just like,
So,
I love you, but you be acting crazy.
A lot of people are doing, like, you know, emotional boundaries is more like family, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what?
'Cause
I
it's
love
okay
you,
to tell
sis,
your family like
but I don't really like you right now.
That's why I'm distant from my family. Like, I take them in doses. I call my grandmother every 3 months. So that's why I hope I need to call her more often before she die.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel
And
the
that
same
came
way.
off crazy. But, like, you know, I regret not speaking to her as much.
Right.
But then, you know, my grandmother's a Virgo and she gets in your business and they give that unsolicited advice. I'm starting to learn more and more every day. I don't like Virgos.
Aren't you?
All
Right. So what's the next thing?
I don't know. So, what emotional boundaries do you guys think y'all like? What have y'all put in play?
But yeah, like for me, my emotional boundary. Hold on, emotional. Allowing yourself to feel feelings like, I don't. My emotional boundaries are manipulated, if that makes sense, because I am worrying about how other people think I will be if I want to shed a tear. It's man up, and then it goes back to my childhood. I couldn't cry as a child because it's like you're acting like a girl.
It's skewed. It's skewed.
Yeah, so
Got you.
I don't know. Like the people really don't see my emotions unless I'm like Taurus is happy the only person that see my emotions and I cry and but
You're gonna cry with me one day.
On them big ass titties.
lay your head.
I just want her to.
I just- even with
I just want
friends.
to do it one time.
Like even with friends, it takes a lot for me to really, really get there. So it's just like I don't have any emotions, if that makes sense. Wow.
You do. You just trying to figure out how to display those emotions.
You just don't want to be vulnerable right now, and that's okay. Or you pick and choose who you want to be vulnerable with, and that's also
That's
okay.
cool too. That's
older you
also
get-
protecting your mental.
Yeah,
when you choose who
exactly.
you wanna be
Absolutely. The older you get,
vulnerable
the
around.
more you understand who you should allow into your circle and
Right.
who you should
Your
allow
space.
into who you should be vulnerable with. Not
all
everybody
about
needs to know my
space.
story.
And
Right.
energy. You are not going to disrupt my energy.
At all.
You're not going to.
That's why I'm on this dick detox,
Oh, I thought you was.
but only on the weekends.
Whoa.
Wow, that's when you're supposed to get it.
No, I just feel like, you know, right now, I just
girl.
on the weekends, I'm unavailable. I got shit to do.
Okay.
But on the weekdays, you know,
But that's crazy because you work
out on
the
the
next day.
weekdays.
So when
Holla
you
if
want
you
to get
hear
dick
me.
on the weekend,
What?
you should get dick on the weekend because
just-
getting dick on the weekday is hard because you
Yeah,
staying
but-
up to 2 o'clock in the morning and then my alarm is ringing at 6.
That's
So,
that's what
We are old.
I'm fucking with right now. Like I just like the enjoyment of like
dick on the weekday.
Okay. I
Wait,
like that.
You like the
said-
enjoyment of what?
In the
Of
morning.
him coming in at like 12:30, knowing that I gotta go
On
to
a
work.
weekday?
Yes, I like that. Once in a
can't.
while. Once in a while. Yes, I do. Just once in a while.
I need
But on
my
the
sleep.
weekend, I feel like, and then this is another thing. You're coming, and you're gone. On the weekends, I feel like, nigga, why you stretching? Why the fuck?
But you could lie and say I got work the next day.
Because he said we could go round.
But I'm not lying. I'm not doing that no more as an adult.
You're not going round.
I realize I always be lying.
You're not going round.
I'm not lying anymore as an adult.
I'm sorry. I thought you.
So what's the last one? Which is the last one is spiritual, right? The last one is spiritual.
Spiritual. Okay, hold on.
Yes.
It is. It's spiritual.
Spiritual boundaries. Spiritual boundaries protect your right to believe in what you want, worship as you wish, and practice your spiritual or religious beliefs. Examples. I'm going to take a moment and say a silent prayer before we eat.
Yeah.
I
you
like
know,
that.
my religious. I have my own personal relationship with God. You know.
Yeah.
We go.
I grew up. My dad is a Christian. My mom is Muslim.
Wow, that's different.
So it's weird because I make my own religion. I'm Muslim Christian, Chris Muslim.
You
I'm Chris Muslim because
Muslim.
like
mush.
so you know how Amen Bismillah is like thanking God.
Yeah.
So and a lot of people think Allah is a whole nother God. It's just God in Arabic.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'll say Bismillah before I eat my food, if I remember. And that's just me being honest. Because I love to eat. So I'm like,
Look at that honesty.
honesty.
Right, because we're adults and we're not lying.
So I do say that because I am blessed in my food, but then I also know how to say like every night since I was 8 years old, I know how to say a prayer in Arabic. Y'all want to hear it?
Yes.
It's short.
Because I like how Arabic sounds.
A'udhu billahi min shaitan. Wait, I just talked about dick in this episode. You think God will forgive me?
What?
He forgives all his children. So anyways.
Okay, A'udhu billahi min shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Yakun dubi yakin nasta'in. Itina sarata mustaqim. Sarata ladina amta alayhim. Gaira madubi alayhim wa
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, wait.
Ameen.
Bilingual.
No, A'udhu billahi.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah,
Not
so
during his
I
prayer,
still say
he
those
cursed
prayers like
him.
before I wake up. I mean, before I wake up, that's weird. But when I wake up, before I go to bed, but then I also like a bacon, egg, and cheese in the morning.
You're not supposed
So-
to eat
Right. I mean, I
bacon.
feel like, again, I had such a strong relationship. Like I was Pentecostal. So after a while, I was just like, I don't want to go to church. I don't want to keep seeing the shit that I see inside the church. Like they were
Yeah.
doing too much. And then I started going into like meditation and yoga and sage and all this stuff. And I was just like, you know what? This is calming my anxiety. This is calming my mental health. I just felt stressed out every Sunday when I was going to church. Like I
Yeah.
felt like I had to be on my P's and Q's. I had to dress this way. I had to be like, oh, you think like, and I felt fake. I felt fucking fake. Like,
Thank you, Lord.
and now
That's how you
with
saying it.
yeah,
Thank you, Jesus.
thank you. And I was just like, no. So now I just started learning the practice of
Right.
just inner health and self-care and all that. And I just feel
Same.
like that's just helping me a lot more than actually going to a physical church and having to pray.
Yes.
I don't know. So everyone, find your niche, find what works for you. Know that you're also not alone in
Right.
trying to find your way through
I personally-
spirituality.
I don't like. I was raised Baptist, and I was going to the church and stuff when I was younger with my mom. But now my relationship with God, I'm by myself a lot, and that's when I talk to God. It may look
That's
like I'm
Sky
talking
Daddy.
to myself.
I don't know if y'all know, but that's Sky Daddy.
I don't feel comfortable calling God daddy.
I need you to understand that I've been
That's
calling him
Jesus
Sky Daddy
Daddy.
since when?
Is it daddy with a D or a Z?
Sometimes I change it up, depending how.
My Lord?
Yes, my lord. I change it up. It depends.
Lord have mercy.
And if y'all
Lord,
heard our
shit.
previous episodes, y'all obviously know I've been calling him Sky Daddy for quite a long time. Sky Daddy. the Lord or the Lords. But anyways,
And it's hard because my grandmother's like a strict Muslim. She prays 5 times a day. She does Ramadan. I'm not starving myself, girl. God, I still love you. What I'm saying it's easier for some, but not for me. So please forgive me.
Yeah, my
right,
coworker.
absolutely.
My
But-
coworker is Muslim, and she like has to pray by a certain time and stuff.
Yeah.
I have to take my break before her, but that's me being respectful of her.
Right.
Cause I could
Oh.
easily be like, "Girl, I don't
Right.
want to go on break right now. Like, you could go, but
Right.
it's just like, all right, well,
So before we go, let's just give you some tips on how to be assertive, how to
tips
be.
and tricks."
Sorry,
how
I
to
want
take care of these boundaries and keep going.
always to keep and set up your personal boundaries. So 1, know your limits. Clearly define what your emotional, physical, and spiritual boundaries are with strangers, work colleagues, friends, families, and intimate partners.
And foes.
And examine your past experiences where you felt discomfort, anger, resentment, or frustration with the individual. It may have been because your limits have been crossed.
Okay.
2, be assertive. Creating and stating boundaries is great, but it's the follow through that counts. The only way to truly alert others that your boundaries have been crossed is to be direct with them.
That's what I told
Being
y'all.
assertive, particularly if you are unaccustomed to doing so, and can be scary.
To learn about
So start small with something manageable and build up your assertive skills to large tasks like these.
Hey, I'm
Like
not
what?
comfortable you touching me this way. Can you touch me that way?
touch my
Mom,
body.
Practice makes perfect. When
You
first
need to have boundaries
start-
even in the bedroom, but we ain't gonna do that right
I'm
now.
quick to say I don't like that.
Right, I don't like that. Don't
Oh.
put your
I like
finger in my butt. I don't like that.
you take no, Mom.
Don't fucking like that. I'm not a bowling
Right.
ball.
Practice make perfect. When you first start acting, you're not a what?
A bowling ball.
I thought you
I'll
said
put
you're
your
not a
finger in
butterball, and I'm
A
thinking about the
bowling ball. Do
turkey.
not
You
do
know
that.
that.
I don't like that. I'm sorry. I just had to say that real quick because
A bowling ball is
I
crazy.
just had an experience last week and I was just
Put
like,
my
get the fuck
thumb in
out
her
my
butt.
face.
Right.
Strike.
You know what is it? Two in the pink and one in the dink. Is that what it is, Wolf? You don't know?
One in the stink.
No, my boy. So it's like this, right?
One in the
Wait.
sink. You know what? Keep my stink. Keep it out. Keep it out. Keep it away.
Oh,
Practice makes perfect. I think the cue card lady, the Suzanne of the show, is
No,
drunk.
for real. She's been. You know what? If y'all can see, we have
she's
cue
drunk.
cards now because we are just improving. We're doing bigger and better
Yes.
things. But she is.
y'all welcome. I
She
hate
love
them,
her
y'all.
cue. Thank
she
you.
love her job.
Practice makes perfect. When you first start acting assertively, if it's a departure from your habitational
All
state,
right, take your time, baby.
you may be afraid. Okay, each one teach one.
Right.
I know you a teacher. You may be afraid.
Listen, we might not even finish this this, but we're gonna post this on our Instagram.
Are we?
Yes, we are. We're gonna post these 4 things. I think it's important that our Instagram people see
Thank
that.
you.
The last 4. Be
Thank you.
assertive. What is it?
Know your limits.
Know your limits.
Be
Practice make
assertive.
perfect.
Practice make perfect.
And if all else fails,
Delete and
and ignore.
And we're gonna post that up on Instagram, and we're gonna just give y'all everyday little tips about
Exactly.
them.
Everybody in this club get tips.
Y'all silly.
Well, you know,
It's
thank
been
you
fun.
guys for tuning in. I hope you apply these tips to your life in every day.
Remember, you guys are not alone.
Never.
We are all in this together.
One DM
And
away,
it's
guys.
One day at a time, one DM at a time.
You know?
Slip into homegirls, DMs with her big ass
I mean,
titties. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
This was about boundaries.
We're off this.
What in the Bill Cosby is going on?
You stupid. Not the Bill Cosby.